Hey guys, this is Zishan from UltimateOffTimes.com. Today we are going to talk about Trek to Yomi. Review of Trek to Yomi with info on the story, gameplay mechanics, and everything else you need to know before you buy. Trek to Yomi is an ultra-cinematic themed action-adventure that follows Hiroki's captivating journey as he falls against the powers of evil. Witness his valiant comeback to make good on his broken pledge to save the people he swore to guard. Hiroki, a teenage swordsman, commits to his dying master to protect his town and the people he loves from any threats. Faced with catastrophe and compelled by duty, the lone samurai must travel beyond life and death to confront himself and choose his next course of action. In Trek to Yomi, you are a samurai who witnesses your house being destroyed by robbers as a child. You take up your father's sword and wield it deftly, even though you are weaker than the robbers you encounter. In the second chapter, your protagonist, Hiroki, is a young man. When you are separated from the group of samurai you are traveling with, you soon discover that they have been kidnapped by bandits and must be liberated. In the first several chapters, combat is fundamental. Most low-level adversaries may be defeated with a single cut or stab. Others must be deflected or blocked, and your patience permits them to approach you. You'll quickly learn to attack high and low and wait for an opponent to complete attacking or stagger before hitting again. As you progress, more combos and moves become available, including the power to immediately finish a staggered opponent. Trek to Yomi review. It's not as smooth as Sifu, but it's satisfying to eliminate adversaries. Stamina and health upgrades give permanent increases to each bar, which can often change the outcome of individual bouts, whilst rewards in the form of upgrades are periodically given out for beating new foes or accomplishing specified tasks. Those who have survived can provide clues as to where to go next. You may even grease your palms to assist them in need. In one case, I deviated from the walkway to hear a woman screaming from inside her house. I ran in, slew a couple of rogues who were harassing her, and was rewarded with a slew of shuriken blades, missiles that later assisted me in defeating one particularly obstinate hat-wearing enemy. Various gaming elements keep things interesting while fighting wave after wave of multi-leveled villains. As with many action-adventure games, health and stamina bars must be constantly monitored, lest you lack steam in the middle of a fight or die. While not unique to Trek to Yomi, determining when to advance, retreat, block, and parry is critical when each combat's suffocating and time-consuming. To balance this up, there are a plethora of health and stamina replenishing shrines strewn over the realm, ensuring that you're never far from refuge after the most grueling sword fights. The new Samurai title will be available as a Day 1 release on Xbox Game Pass. Players who have Game Pass access can already preload the game to have immediate access to the new title on release day. Xbox Game Pass is a subscription service accessible for both Microsoft Windows and Xbox console. Players pay dollars per month for the Ultimate package to access a massive library of titles via cloud streaming or download. Although I'd argue that the aesthetics are Trek to Yomi's most vital aspect based on what I've seen, the minute-to-minute gameplay has its own advantages. Trek to Yomi is divided into two playable modes: 2D battle and 3D exploration of the area. As you travel around, you'll be switching between them, though it's evident that 2D is the primary focus. It's now entertaining enough to keep you moving through the beautiful environments. The movement here is sluggish and inaccurate, frequently tying Hiroki to corners. Even with a weaker side to its gameplay and a story that hasn't captivated me, Trek to Yomi's lovely graphics and rewarding but straightforward combat have me excited to continue Hiroki's trip when it releases later this spring. This too, 5D stylized classic action cinema genre from Japan, described as an indie Ghost of Tsushima, looks fantastic and is also named Trek to Yomi, releasing on May 5, 2022 on PS4 and PS5. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. So, just click the like button below, and also to watch more videos from us, just subscribe to Ultimate of Times and also join our forum to build a gaming community.